the motherfucking Cub Banger Queen. This ain't no diss. I'm just on this bitch. Turn me up in this bitch, youngin'. I'm in this bitch with Big Noopy and I'm feeling kinda goofy. I'm a uptown baby, so I know that nigga looking. I might wiggle it a little before I let a nigga touch it. Look, Lily got him dirty windy, a small but yeah, and I'm the big giant. Now roll this bitch back, can't put in if you can't match. On the flight, DJ turn the lights down. Trump, you better know your rights up in this bitch. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Traphouse Interviews. I'm your host, Teezy. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and go and share that bitch for me. You hear me? Traphouse Interviews is just basically a platform for underground artists to branch out. You know, have an opportunity to show everybody your music, whether it's on a YouTube platform, whether it's on Instagram, Twitter. I'm promoting it. If you didn't see the first video, the intro video, I have a list of artists that you will see in season 1. I have many talented artists that are in season 1, so be on the lookout for that. We do have an artist that's coming tomorrow, so tune into episode 2 tomorrow. Just a little bit about myself. My name is Tabitha, but many of y'all may know me by Teezy Bag. I got the name Teezy from my nanny. I used to eat a lot of cheese when I was younger, so instead of her calling me Cheesy, she took the CH off that bitch and put a T on it and called me Teezy. So I took that shit and I ran with it. The bad part come from, hey, I'm the baddest bitch walking and you ain't gonna tell me no difference. I'm the baddest bitch spitting bars. You ain't gonna tell me no different. You know what I'm saying? I started music to help me cope with certain things in my own personal life, like with my mom being incarcerated and stuff like that. I had to find ways of keeping myself calm, and definitely music took me a long way. I started off with Bloodline and Power. I was their first lady. I also did a lot of ciphers and talent shows and different things like that in high school. But with Bloodline, my first song that I ever recorded was Respect My Mind. Respect My Mind took me a long motherfucking way because before I even went to the studio, y'all, and recorded that shit, I was using the iPod speaker. So I would put my iPod on that bitch, press voice memos, start recording myself and play the beat in the background. So when I started hearing myself, I was like, man, fuck. I should have really went to the studio, you know what I'm saying? Back then, I also should have took the opportunity then because I was a fly team promoter. Big shout out to J-Boy as well. They always pushed me. Him and Angela always supported me with my music as well. With Bloodline, they really opened up the can of worms to say that I was their first lady. You know what I'm saying? I was the only female in the game around that time. Really the first lady in that bitch. Like, it was a bunch of niggas, you know what I'm saying? So when I first went in there, I had met Lope, and he was like, you show this girl can rap, whoop the whoop. And I was like, shit, give me 30 minutes. So they put the beat on and I ended up recording, and when I first heard myself, all I could do was fucking smile. I'm like, yeah, man, I really recorded a fucking song. Like, this shit crazy. In high school, I was really shy. Like, I ain't really fuck with nobody. So if you knew me in high school and shit like that, and we was cool, everybody knew how I get down, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to music, music was really my passion. So I started doing ciphers and talent shows, as I mentioned before, and that took me a long way. A little more about myself and just music in general. I'm 26. I have sisters, I have brothers and different things like that. I'm from South Baton Rouge, if y'all ain't heard that before. And I really, if y'all haven't got the mixtape yet, I really started with Just Getting Started. Just Getting Started really was supposed to be dropped like 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying? But my boyfriend, he just dropped the tape, so they gave me the inspiration and the motivation to go ahead and drop my own tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if they could do it, why the fuck I can't do it? You know what I'm saying? So after Respect My Mind, I ended up recording a song called Two Fucks. Y'all know that song, Bitch, I Get Your Mind Right. Big shout out to Boosie. I was like, man, I gotta get on that beat. So when I got on it, I ended up calling my homegirl Shake It. And I was like, well, Shake It, listen to this bitch. Because I like effective criticism. I don't know about no other rapper, but when I make a song, I do like to show other people. And I do take criticism in, and I take people advice and see what I can do to change as a person and also towards my music. I also had met CeeLo this weekend at Bella Noche, and he told me, when I played my music for him, he was like, you know what your problem is? You give a fuck too much. And I was like, damn, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? So when he chopped it up with me and broke down exactly what they mean, I gotta stop thinking as far as my music, you know what I'm saying? And just try to come from the heart. But most of my music is shit that I done been around, shit that I done seen, shit that I done done, you know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy that like where I am now from where I was before is a big fucking progress, you know what I'm saying? But two fucks, every performance I had, that's all they wanted me to perform was two fucks. Like, bitch, I don't want to keep performing that, you know what I'm saying? But 9 years later, that bitch still slapped. My first time performing was actually in A-Meet. Big shout out to Tweeday, because Tweeday gave me my first opportunity to ever perform somewhere. I think the club was called Strawberry or some shit like that. So that was a big opportunity for me. I've never performed. I'm like, I'm the smallest thing in this bitch. Ain't nobody gonna want to hear that. Man, I got that microphone, y'all, and I just started talking my shit. And it just went from there. I got out that shyness. Two fucks, I actually performed at Club Dreams down here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, when it was open, what we call Monday Night Madness. I had on some all white Reeboks, a white shirt, and just a plain blue shorts, and I was just like, man, you know, you've done this shit before, let's do it again. And big shout out to Mammy, Antonia, anybody that pushed two fucks, because y'all really wanted me to drop that song. And I was like, man, y'all gonna have to wait till I do a tape. But thank God I did drop it, because that was an open branch for my career as a rapper, as an artist, as a female rapper, as an influencer, and other things that I do in my own personal life, you know. After I recorded two fucks, I ended up recording to What's Down, which is 500 riding factory. Which one of you bitches wanna challenge me? Bitch, we different, I don't need nobody, right? My raps for me. Yeah, so that's to that What's Down. And big shout out to my auntie, because she ended up getting Webby to repost it. And when Webby reposted, I was like, shit, big girl doing big things, you know. That's when my sister started calling me Big Tail too. So big shout out to you, Curly. Once I left Bloodline, I ended up branching out on my own as an independent artist. Me and my sister, oh, that's Curly Red, ended up coming up with TG Productions. We was Baby Blue Gang and a lot of other shit before that, before we even came up with TG Productions. So I kind of took that and I ran with it, and we came up with our own label. A lot of people have tried to sign me to them since then, but I think being an underground artist is really more beneficial. You know, you have control of your royalties, your copyrights, and different shit like that. So yeah, you know, TG for life, faux shit, no hoe shit, whole lot of bad girl shit. If y'all ain't never heard me say that, you feel me? I also want to give a big shout out to One Take Productions, because before I even get on One Take Productions, let's talk about Cole. I met Cole when I moved to Mississippi, and me and Cole ended up chopping it up then about doing music. And she did this song called Talk Your Shit. And she called me, she was like, Teezy, I want you on that song. I was like, out of all people, me? You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never been on a trap beat before. So once I heard the beat, it took me less than maybe like 25 minutes. I wrote some of it when we got to the studio, and that's why I met one DJ Kel. Big shout out to him as well. He also recorded a song that I have on the tape now called TG Talk, which is just Tina Gang Talk. Cole is on that as well. We also did a song called Hot Boy. Like, Cole really was my double trouble female-wise when it comes to that rap shit. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to you, Cole. Big thank you for always sticking around, you know, being the humble soul that you are. One Take Productions. When I first met Nay, it was around September, not this year, I think it was like 2021, 2022. And my first time being at BR Queens, we ended up performing the song then. I hadn't dropped TG Talk yet because the tape went out. I just kept procrastinating through the tape. But like I said, my boyfriend gave me the motivation to keep going, you know. Go and put a tape out. What the fuck I'm waiting for? Shit, like, pretty much we done talked about everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as me being an artist, my advice to y'all is to any artist that's in the underground industry, don't give up, you know. Set expectations for yourself, because it got to a point where I wanted to stop rapping. I was like, man, fuck this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it be hard, real shit, it be hard everybody for themselves. Like, if you ain't popping pussy, showing ass, this and that, woo-de-woo, and you a female, they don't pay no attention to you, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not one of them females, I'm gonna stand on business. Everything is about business, and you gonna respect me. Like, I always been like this since I started doing shows, since I started rapping, since I started being independent. I'm gonna stand on business. If we don't have nothing else to talk about, you ain't getting none of that shit like that if it don't pertain to business. And I think that's the biggest obstacle I had as an artist. But yeah, that's enough about me, y'all. Tune in to season 2. That's going to be soon with the DJs. I'm going to work with producers and other artists as well. We'll have episode 2 tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. If you're an artist and you want to branch out and you want to be on Traphouse, go and look at the information that I posted below. Hit me up. Welcome to the motherfucking trap.
You know, Tina gang in this bitch. Mastino in this bitch. Y'all in this bitch, huh? You know I'm really with the shit. Let's get it. Man, I see a couple bitches.